Have you ever noticed that some men don't chase women constantly, don't send dozens of texts, and don't try to impress everyone around them? Yet women can't stop thinking about them. It's not luck. It's not about having movie star looks. And it's definitely not about expensive gifts. More often than not, it's because they understand something about human psychology that most men completely ignore. The truth is this: attraction doesn't live only in the moments you're together. In many cases, the strongest feelings develop after you've walked away. When someone keeps replaying your conversations, wondering what you meant, smiling at a memory, or looking forward to the next interaction, that's when emotional investment begins to grow. Today, we'll explore psychological principles that can help you become more memorable and emotionally engaging. These aren't manipulation tactics or mind control. They're habits and behaviors that encourage healthy attraction by making your interactions meaningful. Let's begin. 1. Leave every conversation on a positive note. Many men make the mistake of talking until the conversation dies. The energy slowly fades. Replies become shorter. Eventually someone says, "Okay, talk later." Instead, end the conversation while it's still enjoyable. If you're laughing together, sharing stories, or having a fun exchange, don't feel the need to squeeze every last minute out of it. Leave while the emotional energy is high. Psychologists often describe how people tend to remember the emotional peak of an experience and how it ended. If both are positive, the memory tends to stay favorable. When she remembers your interaction later that evening, she won't remember boredom. She'll remember the laughter. She'll remember how good she felt. And naturally, she'll wonder when you'll talk again. 2. Build curiosity instead of revealing everything. Mystery isn't about pretending to be someone you're not. It's about allowing your personality to unfold naturally over time. Some men reveal every detail about themselves during the first conversation. Their childhood, their family, their dreams, their problems, their 5-year plan. After that, there isn't much left to discover. People are naturally curious. When someone learns about you gradually, each conversation becomes an opportunity to uncover something new. Instead of trying to tell your entire life story, let conversations develop at a comfortable pace. If she asks about your weekend, answer honestly, but you don't need to narrate every hour. Curiosity creates anticipation. Anticipation keeps people thinking. 3. Become emotionally consistent. One of the most attractive qualities isn't excitement. It's emotional stability. Some men are extremely warm one day and completely distant the next for no reason. Others become upset over tiny inconveniences. Emotional unpredictability caused by immaturity usually creates stress, not attraction. Instead, become someone who stays calm under pressure. If work gets stressful, you don't panic. If plans change, you adapt. If someone disagrees with you, you don't become defensive. This quiet confidence creates emotional safety. People naturally enjoy being around individuals whose moods don't swing wildly every day. When she associates you with peace instead of chaos, she'll begin looking forward to seeing you. 4. Have a life that doesn't revolve around her. Nothing is more attractive than someone who genuinely enjoys their own life. If every free moment depends on whether she replies to your message, she'll notice. But if you're busy improving yourself, pursuing hobbies, exercising, spending time with friends, learning new skills, or building your career, your life becomes naturally interesting. Ironically, the less your happiness depends on her attention, the more valuable your attention becomes. This isn't about pretending to be unavailable. It's about actually having priorities. When she sees that you're passionate about your own goals, she'll often wonder what you're doing when you're not talking to her. That curiosity keeps your presence alive even when you're apart. 5. Listen better than everyone else. Most people don't truly listen. They wait for their turn to speak. Imagine telling someone about a difficult day. Instead of interrupting, they maintain eye contact, ask thoughtful questions, and remember small details weeks later. That experience is surprisingly rare. When someone feels genuinely heard, they feel emotionally understood. The next time she mentions something important, a presentation at work, an exam, or a family event, remember it. Later, ask how it went. This simple habit communicates something powerful. You matter enough for me to remember. Few compliments are as meaningful as consistent attention. 6. Don't try too hard to impress. Trying excessively to impress often has the opposite effect. Bragging about money, talking constantly about achievements, trying to appear perfect. These behaviors usually signal insecurity rather than confidence. Confident people don't need constant validation. Instead, let your actions speak. Be kind without announcing it. Work hard without showing off. Treat people respectfully regardless of their status. Authenticity creates trust. Trust creates comfort. Comfort creates attraction. People often remember how someone made them feel more than the list of accomplishments they shared. 7. Use humor that brings people together. Humor creates emotional connection faster than almost anything else. But there's a difference between playful humor and humor that hurts. Avoid making jokes at someone else's expense. Instead, laugh at funny situations. Tell entertaining stories. Be willing to laugh at yourself occasionally. Shared laughter creates positive emotional memories. Later that night, she may randomly remember something funny you said and smile without realizing it. Those emotional echoes are powerful because they happen naturally, not because you force them. 8. Be comfortable with silence. Many people become uncomfortable the moment conversation slows down. They immediately fill every pause with random words. Confident individuals don't fear silence. A brief pause isn't awkward. Sometimes it's thoughtful. Sometimes it's comfortable. Sometimes it's simply two people enjoying each other's company. When you're relaxed, the people around you often become relaxed as well. Calmness is contagious. Instead of rushing to speak, allow conversations to breathe. Ironically, saying less often gives your words more value. When every sentence has purpose, people pay closer attention. And attention is what creates lasting memories. 9. Make her feel seen, not just complimented. Many men rely on the same compliments. You're beautiful. You're gorgeous. You have amazing eyes. While kind compliments can certainly brighten someone's day, they often blend together because they're so common. Instead, notice something unique. Maybe she always encourages the quiet person in the group. Maybe she's incredibly dedicated to her career. Maybe she stays calm when everyone else is stressed. Maybe she has an infectious laugh that makes everyone around her smile. Complimenting qualities that reflect who she is rather than just how she looks shows genuine attention. People naturally remember those who recognize parts of them that others overlook. When she realizes you notice details beyond appearances, your conversations begin to stand out. And memorable conversations are the ones people replay in their minds long after they are over. 10. Stay calm instead of chasing validation. One of the biggest mistakes people make in dating is constantly seeking reassurance. Do you still like me? Why did you reply? Are you mad at me? Occasional clarification is normal in any relationship, but repeatedly seeking validation can create unnecessary pressure. Confidence doesn't mean pretending you don't care. It means trusting that if someone enjoys your company, they'll show it over time. If she takes a while to respond, don't immediately assume the worst. People have work, family, hobbies, and responsibilities. Give her space without turning every delay into a problem. That calm attitude communicates emotional maturity. And emotional maturity is far more attractive than constant anxiety. 11. Create experiences, not just conversations. Think about the people you remember most. It's usually because you shared an experience with them. Maybe you explored a new place together. Maybe you solved a challenge as a team. Maybe something unexpected happened that made both of you laugh. Experiences create stronger memories than endless texting. Instead of spending weeks talking online, suggest activities that encourage real interaction when the timing feels right. Grab coffee, Visit a bookstore. Take a walk through a local park. Attend a festival or try a new restaurant. Shared moments become stories. Stories become memories. And memories are what people revisit before they fall asleep. 12. Respect her independence. Healthy attraction grows best when both people have room to be themselves. She shouldn't feel like she's expected to spend every free minute with you. Support her friendships. Encourage her goals. Celebrate her successes without making them about yourself. When someone feels free instead of controlled, they're much more likely to enjoy your presence. Respect creates trust. Trust creates emotional safety. And emotional safety often becomes the foundation of lasting relationships. Ironically, the less pressure someone feels, the more willingly they choose to spend time with you. 13. Become someone who keeps growing. Growth is attractive because it signals purpose. Whether you're improving your fitness, learning a language, building a business, reading more books, or developing new skills, personal growth creates momentum. People are naturally drawn to individuals who are moving forward in life. Not because they're perfect, but because they're committed to becoming better. Growth also gives you something valuable to talk about. Instead of repeating the same conversations every week, you'll have new experiences, new lessons, and new perspectives. Your life becomes richer. And richer lives usually create richer conversations. 14. Protect your peace. One quality that often separates emotionally attractive people from everyone else is that they don't invite unnecessary drama into their lives. They don't gossip constantly. They don't create conflict for attention. They don't argue over every disagreement. Instead, they choose their battles wisely. When problems arise, they communicate respectfully. When misunderstandings happen, they seek solutions instead of revenge. Being peaceful doesn't make you weak. It shows emotional strength. People often think about those who make them feel calm, because genuine peace is surprisingly rare in today's fast-paced world. If every interaction with you leaves her feeling lighter instead of emotionally exhausted, she'll naturally look forward to seeing you again. 15. Let attraction grow naturally. Perhaps the biggest secret of all is patience. Many men try to force attraction. They rush intimacy. They overtext. They overanalyze every interaction. They expect immediate results. Real emotional connection doesn't usually happen overnight. It develops through consistent, respectful interactions. Small conversations become inside jokes. Inside jokes become shared memories. Shared memories become emotional attachment. Healthy relationships are built step by step. The strongest connections often begin quietly, with two people simply enjoying each other's company. When you stop trying to manufacture attraction and instead focus on becoming a genuinely confident, kind, emotionally mature person, something interesting happens. People begin to feel good around you. And when people consistently feel good around someone, they often think about that person later. Sometimes while driving home, sometimes while working, and yes, sometimes even before they go to sleep. Not because you played games. Not because you manipulated their emotions. But because you became someone whose presence added value to their life. Attraction isn't about memorizing clever lines or pretending to be someone you're not. It's about developing qualities that naturally draw people toward you. Be emotionally steady. Stay curious. Listen deeply. Respect boundaries. Keep growing. Protect your peace. And remember that genuine confidence doesn't demand attention, it earns it. If someone is truly compatible with you, these habits won't just make you more memorable. They'll help you build healthier, stronger, and more meaningful relationships. Because at the end of the day, the goal isn't to make someone obsess over you. The real goal is to become the kind of person others genuinely enjoy thinking about, someone they respect, trust, and look forward to seeing again. If you found these insights helpful, don't forget to like the video, subscribe for more psychology and relationship content, and let us know in the comments. Which of these 15 signs do you think has the biggest impact on attraction? Until next time, keep improving, stay confident, and take care.